Welcome back to BST, everybody. I'm hoping you're having a wonderful night. I know I am, because a couple hours ago just got done with the Orange Bowl. Great game. We'll talk about it today. Before that, just wanted to thank you guys so much for the support. I think we just got over 40 subscribers, so really appreciate it. Check us out on TikTok, Twitter. Check out our YouTube Shorts for shorter clips, all those things. Please like, subscribe, comment. We really appreciate it. Without further ado, let's get into it. This game was kind of a really low-scoring, close battle early on. It ended with Notre Dame winning 27-24. To keep my bracket alive, I have Ohio State, Notre Dame in the championship. So we'll see how that ends up Friday. But yeah, it was low scoring early on, obviously scoreless after one. And then going into the fourth quarter, tied 10-10. Kind of like this is anybody's game. Then obviously Notre Dame goes up 17-10, I believe, and then Penn State ties it. And let's see here. Yeah. So then Notre Dame went up 17-10, and then Penn State tied it. Then Notre Dame went down 24-17. Then they tied it on that long touchdown pass, that long 50-yard touchdown pass. And then they exchanged punts, and then Drew Aller threw that pick at the very end on the game-winning drive, and it set up Notre Dame to drive a little bit, and then they were able to kick the game-winning field goal. And then Penn State had a lateral play at the end. It didn't work out. So that's how we got to where we got. I think both of these teams are pretty good, but I mean, it's the same story for James Franklin. Can't win the big game. But yeah, I don't think I know there was a lot of hype for Drew Aller coming into this week. Like, oh, this guy's the guy. This guy's the guy who's going to go first next year. Because he has all the tools. But I mean, he should have had probably like 3 picks, and I think he had 2. Let me check here. He had 1 pick. I think he probably should have had 3. There was one that was called back. I think he had 2 that were called back. So yeah, I think he from my point of view, I thought he should have had 3, because I thought those one penalty didn't even affect the actual throw, but it was still a penalty, and then one was a pass interference that I thought there was no way that should have been pass interference. But what do I know? Yeah, Notre Dame. They I don't know. They weren't able to run the ball great. Obviously, they had 42 carries for 116 yards, 2.8 yards per carry. And Penn State could run the ball. They did pretty well. They ran the ball well. But the thing about Penn State is they didn't have a wide receiver on the team catch a ball, which is just insane that they were even in this game after that. They had 3 tight ends catch the ball and 2 running backs. That's unbelievable. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen that before. Like, that is actually crazy. So, I mean, it's hard to win when that's the truth. And I know there were people talking before the game. It's like, that's going to be the difference in this game. Can Penn State's receivers show up big this time? Because they hadn't really all season, and that's kind of been Penn State's problem for a few years. So they can't get that big time wide receiver. But yeah, that Jaden Greathouse on Notre Dame stepped up 7 for 105 on a touchdown. Obviously, that 50-yarder to tie it at the end. Yeah, and Notre Dame's going to the championship. I think probably to face Ohio State, which is going to be a tough battle. Riley Leonard did not play his best today. He's going to play a lot better to beat Ohio State. He got a little banged up in the second quarter. Possible concussion, but he came back in. Yeah, I mean, it's a good win for Notre Dame. This is their best team they've had in a while. And it's going to be interesting to see how far they can go. If they can finally live up to the Notre Dame Fighting Irish name and win one as of recently, because it hasn't happened. Like, I don't even know when the last championship. Let me check. Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah. 1988, is that correct? 1988? I think it's 1988 that their last championship was. So, that's not great. Let me just make sure I'm right on that, because I'm not sure if I am. That would kind of be bad to be wrong about that. Last Notre Dame national championship. Last Notre Dame national. Yeah, 1988. So that's been a long time. And this is a football program that prides itself on winning football, tough, gritty, championship football. So they're going to have a chance to do it. I think I can't remember, like 10 in a row they've won, maybe. I'm not exactly sure on that number, but it's been a couple in a row. It's been a while since they've lost that NIU game. So I think they deserve to be here. I think they're probably second or third best in the country. But yeah, I think Ohio State will beat them if they beat Texas. Who knows? I think Ohio State will beat Texas, but it should be a great one tomorrow night. But yeah, I'm excited. But yeah, guys, I just want to come on here, talk about this game a little bit. Oh, one more thing. If any of you were watching the Pat McAfee Field Pass broadcast of this game, you would have seen the clock operator and how mad McAfee and his guys were getting at the clock operator, because the guy could not figure out how to work the clock. I swear every play in that fourth quarter, it felt like the ref had to constantly tell the clock operator, please reset the game clock to so-and-so. And it's like, dude, they spiked the ball right after snap. 3 seconds did not run off the clock. Like, why are you running 3 seconds off the clock? If that guy's not fired, that is insane. And I don't know if that was a technical issue. I'm not trying to prey on anybody's job loss, but I'm just saying, if that's a worker error, that's insane that they can be that bad. I don't think I've ever seen that in my life. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that because it was really funny. Every single play in that fourth quarter, the ref was constantly telling the clock operator to reset the game clock because he kept getting it wrong. But yeah, anyway, I thought it was pretty funny, and it was just one of those things. It's like, what are we doing? But yeah, Notre Dame wins 27-24. We'll be back tomorrow night for another reaction of that second college football playoff game to play for the national championship. Should be a good one. I think Ohio State pulls it out, but it should be a good one. Yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, go check out TikTok, Twitter, YouTube Shorts, all those things. We really appreciate it. Stay safe. Have a good day tomorrow, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Thank you.